Hello everybody, welcome to a first look of the Train Sim World 5 North London line. Another London Overground route in the game, another line of course within London. We're at Willesden Junction and we're going to be doing a full line run from Willesden Junction over to Stratford. So let's hop in. We're in the 378 Capitalstar, basically an Electro Star. Let's get the train set up, so we'll pop the key on just to open the doors up. Reverser, doors, we'll get them open. Let's get these safety systems on. So we've got AWS, DSD and Vigilance, and we'll set TPWS to normal. Why does it say normal's to the left, but we did isolate instead? Okay, well there's that. Yeah, alright, there we go. Yeah, good. Cool. And we gotta wait. Oh, GSMR. Can we register? No. Well, we can, but we can't do it manually. Although I wouldn't expect to see that on this route, because this is the developer who makes this route. It's their first ever DLC. So yeah, we'll give some things the benefit of the doubt. Tail lights off, so that's today running. There it is, though, the 378 203. Can you open the front up? That's a lot of people asking that question on the preview, and it looks like probably you can't. No, you can't open the front up, because the front, it doesn't open up like on the other Electro Stars or other units. It goes down. So it's like basically an escape route for, I think, the East London line. For the tunnels on there, so you can get out. So it sort of folds open into a staircase, which is quite cool. Right, Kensal Ride's up next. Set to forward. And let's get going. I'm going to be quiet, and then we can listen to the sounds. What does it sound like? Off we go. Oh, and yeah, if you own the Bakerloo line or the West Coast Main Line South, you will see AI trains on the routes. So you can see a Bakerloo line train down there, and yeah, you see AI on the West Coast. Oh, there's one up there, all the way up there to train 377. There we go. So we've got a little bit of something going on with the My Track. What can we do? Skip next station, dark screen, door status. You got a whole. Oh no, hang on. Oh. Okay. Setting. Oh, it keeps flicking back to. Okay, well, maybe we're not meant to do it on the move. Right, let's speed up. Yeah, it keeps flicking back. Okay, we'll leave that for now. This is early access, so I'm recording this about a day before it releases. So if you do see anything which does look a little bit funny or different, it is still early access. So there may still be a patch or so which is yet to come out. Ooh, hello. Limited clearance signs. There's a Boris bus. Or the new route master for London, or whatever it's called. There we are. Nice to see them on the route. Yeah, this is a one-man job. This is yeah, Johannes from Incredible Trains. So if there are issues with the route, again, we sort of got to give a bit of the benefit of the doubt, as it's the developer's first ever DLC. So yeah. And from the sounds, it sounds like it does use the 377 sounds, or at least the sort of 375 route. Basically the 377, 375 sounds. Which is incorrect, but it's close enough. Right, 5 coaches, so we're going down to the end of the platform. We're already running late. So it's quite, you've got to be quite quick on this route. It's quite, it's basically a metro. So we're going to use a little bit of step 3, just because we've got to be quick on here. It's not a route where you can dawdle. Open the doors. Oh, there you go. Now it changes. So you got the bits on there, saloon lights. So there's a few different things you can click on there. It's cool. Heavy rescue mode, saloon air conditioning, saloon lights. You can disable the doors. I don't know if that completely works. I don't think so, but that's cool. Let's get the doors shut. Oh, can we change the PIS? Oh, this is cool. Oh, you can. That is very good, because on a lot of new trains on Train Sim World, you can't change the PIS manually, which is annoying. But oh wow, there's quite a bit you can do on there. I like that. That's cool. Right, back to the driver's seat. It's Bronsbury Park next. I'm going to turn the audio up. Suffers from the same issue as, well, the 377 in the game. The horn is... I don't know, it doesn't... there's probably a correct term for it, but you sort of do the horn and it cuts out straight away. Literally, click, cuts out, or at least on the outside. The sound sort of doesn't linger for a bit longer. There is a technical term for that. FPS wise, it's alright at the moment, sort of 47 or so. This is PS5 Pro. That'll be Bronsbury after this. But nice to have another overground route in the game. And it's about 45 minutes from one end to the other, from Willesden Junction to Stratford. And but it's not the full North London line. It's about 60% of the North London line, as it does in fact continue over to Richmond, which is like down here. So we are missing that bit, and also the bit down to Clapham Junction, but that's more the West London line. But the trains on here go to Clapham Junction and Richmond. Well, in real life they do, but on the game they don't. The door shut. And let's get going. It's cool though. So you haven't got any SDO dual release button on here. That's why you just don't need it on here. Wipe that into full. All the stations are very close to one another. In fact, let's read through the stations. So we've got Bronsbury, West Hampstead, Finchley Road and Frognall, Hampstead Heath, Gospel Oak, Kentish Town West, Camden Road, Caledonian Road and Barnsbury, Highbury and Islington, Canonbury, Dalston Kingsland, still going, Hackney Central, Homerton, Hackney Wick, and then Stratford. So there's loads of stations on the route. But then again, this is North London, fairly close to the centre of London, so closer than the Goblin line, which we will actually see the Goblin line quite soon. Here we are. Oh, what's the bell light sound on this one? Ah, okay, sounds like that. Cool, so this will be coming out tomorrow, which is the 4th of March. I shall get the price for the route soon. Nice, right. Oh, there's the little sort of route map as well. Get the door shut. It's got the new name on there, but it's the North London line. But you may find it in the stores called that. Right, let's forward, and let's get going. We're off. Feels weird. It's not a 377 or a 375. It's like that there. It's quite weird because there's not even really like a monitor door. It's just sort of the screens almost suspended, I suppose. I suppose that would swing across to allow for the stairs to come down. But it's sort of weird not having the full door there. Which these trains, 2007, 2008-ish. So they're a bit newer than the 375 and 377s. Which the 375 we've got on South Eastern High Speed, and on the 377 we've got on a few different routes. Yeah, West Hampstead. And it'd be quite firm on this route as well, the brakes, because it's, yeah, you've got to be quick. And it's one of those routes where you've got to concentrate quite a bit as well. There we go. I can hear a tube train. Can I hear a tube train somewhere? What's this? Oh, this is West Hampstead Thameslink. I swear I could hear a tube train somewhere. I'm hearing things. So you'll see AI here. You'll see Thameslink AI, and I believe EMT HSTs. So again, if you own other UK DLC, you'll see a lot on this route, or at least off this route on sort of the other bits which don't connect. Finchley Road and Frognall next. Right, let me get the price for this. I believe it's £24.99. So I'm gonna have a look just to confirm that. But off the top of my head. Over the Midland Main Line. Can we catch the 700? No. And they're all 5 coach units as well. And once we get to the end, we'll take a look at services, scenarios, journey mode, basically what you can do on the route. We'll do that at the end. Oh no. Oh, that's really annoying. That's not Incredible Train's fault. But it is extremely annoying what's just happened to the game. Hopefully it can sort itself out. But it would appear that this route suffers from memory leak issues, like on the Kinzigtailbahn. Here we are. Hopefully it will sort itself out though. Well, I don't know. So that everything's gone blurry. Yeah, hopefully it will sort itself out. If not, apparently you can actually fix it by going out and then going back in if you save it. So we'll just do that if need be. Right, let me still find in the price, which I am going to find. Right, let's get going. There you go, it sorted itself out. Good. Yeah, sometimes it sorts itself out, and then other times it doesn't. But it seems to be okay. But that's, well, I suppose that's an issue with this route then. But that's not Incredible Trains' fault, because that does happen on other sort of intense routes. So that's more of a game issue. Wait a minute, where's the price for this? Scrolling down. Price will be right at the bottom. There we go. Yeah, £24.99. It's going to be on all platforms. So Xbox One, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, PS5, as well as Epic Games and Steam. As the last DLC, which was the F59PHL, that was only on current gen and PC. But this one's also on last gen. Not sure what's going on with the tunnel here. Again, pre-release. Few lighting issues. Yeah, you got positions of safety though. That's nice to see. Which are the little cut-ins. Here we go. and then inwards to Hampstead Heath, which is just out the other end of the tunnel. What's everyone's thoughts so far? It's been about 15 minutes. It goes really quick. Literally, this every time I play, even on Train Sim Classic, it goes quick. Yeah, it's gone blurry again. Well, maybe it will resolve itself. If not, we'll save it, go out, go back in. Should be able to do that. Maybe. We'll give it a couple of minutes, see if it does sort itself. And here we are. This is Hampstead Heath. For about a minute late, but could be worse. Could be worse. So that even the signs go blurry. Which hopefully that can be sorted. But again, I don't know if that's really a route thing or a game thing. But that it does. I mean, that's sort of one of the reasons why I don't really do Kinzig-Talbarn, is because this issue of things going blurry. Right, and it is Gospel Oak next. So that is probably a fairly familiar station if you own the other London Overground route in the game, which is the Goblin line. We're quite spoilt for choice when it comes to overground stuff. We've got the Watford DC line, which is part of the West Coast Main Line South, the North London line, and the Goblin line. What we need is a third rail bit. We need the South London line, like a South London network route. That would be cool. Johannes, I know you like your London routes. Get a bit of Southern there as well. Go down to 20 miles an hour into Gospel Oak, and I think what we'll do is we'll save it, load out, and then load back in. I'm going to slow down quickly. That came up pretty quickly. Well, this is Gospel Oak we're coming up to. There's a 710 in there, which does sort of layer across as AI and services. I think there's about 2 or 3 710 services. You're a bit close to the buffer, mate. It's quite close. Yeah. This is Gospel Oak. Bouncing around in this 378. I wonder if it uses the same model as the Dovetail Games Gospel Oak. I assume it would have sort of just been like copy and paste into here. Or has it sort of been like redone? Here we are. Let's have a cheeky little look. Oh yeah, well, actually, in fact, let's come out and go back in first, because it's going to be blurry. Save. Current game's been saved. There, let's load out, and then we'll load back in. Hopefully that will fix it in some way. Or at least that's what I've been told is a good sort of a remedy to fix it. So we'll try that. It sort of makes sense. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Which actually, I suppose, as we're coming out to the menu, we might as well take a look at what there is to do on the route. Might as well do that now, instead of getting to the end and loading back out. We'll just do that now. So what can you do on the route? So there is 5 scenarios: early morning service, route learning, normal day in the office, engineering works, and Christmas chaos. Oh, no, it's route learning. So yeah, all the different points of interest. What for journey mode? Just quickly see what there is for journey mode. 4 chapters for journey mode. If anybody, does anyone do journey mode still? And for services, you can see 701 services. So 668 for the 378. If it wants to, there you go. So you see you've got a whole mix of ones from Clapham and Richmond to Stratford, as well as little tiny runs from Highbury and Islington to, I think, Dalston, and I think you can only go to Canonbury. I think it's just Highbury and Islington to Canonbury, which is 1 stop. But it adds more services. The 710 yeah, they're all just ECS moves, empties, but quite cool to see. And then the 66, you get a fair few on there as well. Because this is attached to the Goblin line, so all the freight that comes off there obviously then comes onto the North London. Right, let's go back in, and hopefully we'll be able to see textures better, or labels better. And hopefully it won't crash because it's frozen in some way, which is a bit, you know, not good. There you go, good. I'd be scared for a second. They're all gone now. Yeah, because the last DLC, which was that one, the Metro Link, it only came out on current gen consoles and Epic and Steam. It hasn't fixed it. Well, hopefully that will sort itself then. Oh, hang on, has it? No, there, we're back to normal. Back to normal. And is it the same Gospel Oak model? Must be, yeah. No, yeah, it is. Right, door shut. And up next will be Kentish Town West. The safety systems of... Was that the sunlight on them? That's weird. Yeah, the safety systems say they're isolated on there. Okay, well let's go and... yeah, so you've got a brake demand and train stop override. Don't think that's meant to be on there. We wouldn't be able to move otherwise. Right, we're off. At Gospel Oak, and up next is going to be Kentish Town West, Camden Road, and loads more to go. FPS has dropped quite a bit here. Bit of lag. Oh, that light's gone off now. It might have just been the sunlight on them actually. I mean, that one looks like it's still on, but yeah, it could be the lighting on it. Yeah, the FPS really has dropped. Another train there. And again, this route is by Incredible Trains, and it's a one-man job. So, yeah, you've got to give credit where it's due. I mean, for one person, this is pretty decent. Obviously, of course, it could be better, but again, it's a one-man job, so yeah, I've got a bit of the benefit of the doubt. There's the BT Tower, or Post Office Tower, however you refer to it to. Here we are, Kentish Town West. I think there's some new CIS boards somewhere as well, somewhere along the route. And I think that was another thing people haven't really likened to, is the font style. I think the font is incorrect, which I think was the same with the Watford DC line. Which weird, yeah, the font for the roundels is incorrect, I believe. I don't know why, because on, I think, Goblin they were fine. Maybe some sort of weird licensing thing. Right, let's go Camden Road next. Almost sounds like you can hear the electric in the overhead wires. Oh my god, there's another 20. They keep catching me out. It's like you speed up and all of a sudden 20. We're right for that one. Yeah, it almost seems like there's some sort of noise for the OHLE. Maybe. But like on like third rail where you can hear, well you can't end the game, but you can hear like the flicker of the train as it sort of starts approaching. It's quite cool. That's a cool place to watch the trains. Coming into Camden Road Station, and I believe that goes off to Primrose Hill. And these trains are dual voltage, so they can do overhead wires and third rail. Oh, and I wonder, we'll have to check that. I wonder if we can use the 378 on the Watford DC line. That's one thing we didn't check. We'll have to, yeah, we will load out again once we're done. I want to see if we can use it on West Coast Main Line. FPS does seem quite low in this area for some reason. There we are, Camden Road. Stratford. So I don't think the POS on the train is completely you know, how it is in real life. We use is the one from the 377 and 375. Right, let's get going. Caledonian Road and Barnsbury next. And yeah, it does use the 377 sounds, which I mean the 378 doesn't sound like too dissimilar to the 377. It's more, I suppose, more of a higher pitch 377. It almost sounds like the motors or whatever, that it sort of changes quicker as well, as it's sort of quicker accelerating. But it will do. And we actually got a red coming up as well by the looks of things from the, oh no, not anymore. And we get that up to 40. There you go, let's get that up. Another, oh hello, there's Thameslink. Hang on, photo mode. Oh, and you've also got Cargo Line Volume 2, the HOA's there as well. So this again is the Midland, yeah, Midland Main Line this is. Again, because we sort of basically follow it. We sort of go over it once at West Hampstead, and then we sort of cut across and then go over it again. So that's the Midland Main Line, and there is a 700 on a service somewhere. Probably to like Sutton or Rainham if it's a little train. Actually, we might be able to see actually. I know, AI service, yeah. That's cool. Let's get that up to 40. I'm running a little bit behind schedule. That was to be expected. Yeah, I mean, so far, so good, considering it's a one-man job. But I think if it was like, you know, like Dovetail or Rivet, it probably would get a little bit more slack. But yeah, considering it's a one-man job, it's like, alright, for now. And Caledonian Road and Barnsbury. Let's get an external arrival shot. And Stratford, quite looking forward to seeing, because Johannes has imported his DLR train model from Transport Fever 2 into TSW. And I believe the 710 is... So they always go wrong, are like external arrival shots. Yeah, you can see Elizabeth line trains, and what else can you see? Not great. You can't see. No, you can't see Greater Anglia stuff. Or can you? What was it? C2C flows. No, you can definitely Elizabeth line AI and DLR. You can see that, which is rather cool. So I thought we'd start at Willesden Junction just so we get to go to the busy stop. Right, and let's get going. It's Highbury and Islington next. I also have to take a little walk through the train as well. Have a look at the interior. Here comes another train. Yeah, the horn's got the same issue as the Brighton Main Line 377. So it cuts out abruptly. And also has to sort of, when it lags, the horn will lag as well. Right, here we are. So that's where the East London line goes off, which then goes down to sort of the South London line, Crystal Palace, West Croydon, that sort of area, via Surrey Quays. That's where that goes. And also Clapham Junction again. But Clapham Junction via Surrey Quays. So it's quite cool. You can do a full loop using the overground in real life. Here we are. And there it's gone blurry again. Isn't any good. Again, that's more of a game thing. Shouldn't there be some sort of connection between the code? It's like Roblox. Where's the textures? Let's get the door shut. Shouldn't there be some sort of physical connection? I mean, the gangway probably isn't strong enough to hold the coaches together. Right, it is... Oh, no, it's fine again. What's going on? It keeps, like, going blurry, then not blurry. Again, that's more of a game. See, I'm trying to be, like, not negative about this route. It does the job, it's alright. Right, Canonbury next. Incredible Trains has done a very good job for a one-man team. And it's very frequent, the trains on here as well. I think every 15 minutes. In fact, probably more frequent than that. Especially with all of the other AI and other lines which it all joins up onto. So it's busy. Into Canonbury. So after this station, we go on to Willesden Junction, Willesden Kingsland, and then the other line goes off to Willesden Junction. So if you're ever at Clapham Junction, you'll see. I think the trains for there say they're going to Willesden Junction, when in fact they will just continue along to Highbury and Islington. Here we are. Yeah, it's got blurry again. Yeah, so you've got the... Even they're a bit blurry. Sad. You can see the route map there. So the South London line and the East London line. Because the East London's down to New Cross, and then from there it's the South London line / Brighton Main Line. Of course, yeah, that's yeah. Right, let's get the door shut. The new names, and let's go. Cool. Let's just say there's much better names they could have called the overground lines. This should really be the Olympic line, if anything. Then the East London line, the Brunel line, Watford DC, just Watford DC, or I think Harlequin line. And then Goblin as Goblin. But no, TFL are silly. Willesden Kingsland next. That's the name rant over. Oh, another train already. Okay, no, that can't be. I thought it was every 15 minutes. It's like every blimmin' 2 minutes. So yeah, a very sort of metro-like service. So you've really got to try and stick to the timetable. Feels a bit all over the place here. Blimey. And that's where the other line goes off, around the corner. So we'll lose a few trains here. Here we are, Willesden Kingsland. So we're almost there now, it's gone really quick. And we'll take a look around Stratford, as it is a fairly big station. And we are doing this at rush hour as well, so I suppose it should be at the busiest it can be. Peak time. And here we are. This is Willesden Kingsland. I need to get a photo as well. And it'll be Hackney Central next. Which, does anyone guess what station we've got on the departure board? Which is worth mentioning if you want one of these, because they're blimmin' cool. There's a link down below in the description, an affiliate link. But they are, yeah, they're cool. I think that's like one of the best purchases. Genuinely probably one of the best purchases I've made in sort of the last 6 months or so. Or more, no, one of the best purchases I've made as someone who likes trains. You can set it to like any station you want in the UK, tube, buses. Literally, you can have the bus times on there. It's brilliant. Right, over to Hackney Central. And that's not an ad either or anything. I haven't been paid by UK departure boards to mention the UK departure board, but it generally is. It's great. I was setting it to all the different stations, and even have my local up there. Obviously, one we're not videoing. Right. Oh no, still 45 for us. Good. But the affiliate link just gives us a bit of kickback. Where's that go? Another line going up there. Also a neutral section there as well. No, is that the East Coast Main Line? Is that the East Coast Main Line? It might be the East Coast Main Line. And here we are, Hackney Central. And I think that's the new CIS there. So we're going to have a look at that. Quite a long platform here. It feels longer than the other platforms. That's a really long platform here at Hackney Central. Bit further along. The FPS isn't great, and this is PS5 Pro. Here we are. Let's do that. Now let's have a look at the new CIS. There it is. Which I believe is courtesy of, I was an ex-ATS developer, Kes. I've seen them in the Train Sim community Discord server. I think they've like supplied that, or they've done something. So cool. Let's get the door shut. And Homerton next. Let's watch it leaving. There's more Boris buses. There's a bus garage here. They got literally multiple names for these buses. Boris bus. I think it's like the new route master for London, or new bus for London. So they were new for sort of the around the time of the Olympics. These buses. I think they are being phased out slowly. Even though they're not that old. Right, let's speed up to 45. Although Homerton is literally just there. But still, we got to speed up. It's like a metro. I'm quite liking the little details, and it feels very alive. Like, look at this down here. You've got some sort of, I don't know, lots of skips and I don't know, something going on here. I know you've got workers here. Sort of doing some work here. I like this. I've seen it. Obviously, there's a few. Look at this. There's a whole building site here. And then we had like the little cafe or terrace, roof terrace, somewhere at one of the stations further back. I'm liking the way it feels alive. I like that. And this is Homerton. Yeah, I like the way it feels alive. Feels lived in, which is always good. Head down to the end. It's a very easy train to drive, the 378 as well. It's literally just the PBC, the power brake controller. So if you're sort of new to train sim, you'll have zero problems with this train. And up next is Hackney Wick, and then into Stratford, which is going to be really cool to see how that is. Keep clear. Right, door shut. And let's go. Less than a mile. What are those people waiting for? Well, like the only train which comes along here. Let's try and get a photo along this bit. And here. That's like a good spot. Let's get a photo. Bit of rotation as well, because why not? Makes it look cooler. Yeah, the 378. There it is. We'll try a few different a few different angles. Let's just sort of see what other thumbnail types we can come up with. As YouTube, we've got like a new test and compare option, so you can make like multiple thumbnails of one video, which is quite cool. Maybe we'll make like 2 different ones. Go right back in. So 45 for the time being, but then comes down to 25. FPS has not risen. Again, hopefully this is more like a pre-release thing. Hopefully it won't be like this all the time. It was running alright at Willesden though. Sort of from Willesden over to, well, Kentish Town, it seemed alright. Yeah, so it's just been not that sort of smooth running. Ah, there's like the weird thing over there. I think it's been like a slide TV place for the Olympics. So almost say that's sort of a sign of Stratford. I'll just get a shot here on the bridge now, it'll look even better. Not really. We can see the FPS counts. Can we get rid of that? No, you can't. Not whilst you're paused. and around into Hackney Wick, but the FPS here really is not great. And you know me, I don't like lag. I mean, 20 above 25 FPS is smoothish, but I mean it's not ideal when ideally it should be at 60 or any 30 above and not really dropping down below that. I don't know what to think about this route. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And here else is Hackney Wick. Let's get the doors open. Like it's all right. That's I think the best way I would put it at the moment. It's all right. And again, given the benefit of the doubt that it's a one-man team, one guy, so a one-man job, you've got to give a bit of the benefit of the doubt of that, and it's the first DLC. I mean, I think the Midland Main Line, when that first came out from Skyhook Games, that wasn't in the best of places. And I'd say this is probably better than that. So, well, definitely better than that. And that was obviously from a whole team. There's the Queen Elizabeth II Stadium, or I think it's like, is it the London Stadium? The West Ham United's home. Oh, I like that. Now, let's get a bit further, then we'll go photo mode. Let's go in photo mode now. Could go in free cam, but nice. Yeah, because this is the lead up to the ex-Olympic Park. Cool, nice. Right, then we come down to 20. So yeah, going through the Olympic Park at the moment, and the FPS is, I mean, yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, let's go in red now. Actually, it really isn't ideal. Double yellow, but it's sort of coming up to Stratford. That's the DLR, isn't it? Yeah, I guess from Stratford to Stratford International. And there's the big thingy there. Yeah, on the way into Stratford. And we come down to 15 on the way in, which we won't have gotten really that speed anyway. Will we see any Liz line trains? Slowly come up to Stratford. And also I want to see a DLR train, that'd be cool. Lovely. Please be a DLR. Please be a DLR train in there. Nah, not at the moment. Damn it. Not even a Liz line train in there. Let's look on the map. Hang on, there's something there. Yeah, there's something there. Not DLR at the moment, though. Hang on, there's something there. What's that? Oh, that's just another overground train. Oh no, hang on, no, yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, Greater Anglia. And it's blurry because we've lost our its low-res textures. It's gone too. So it's not the actual Greater Anglia livery, but it's close enough. That's cool. It really is cool that Johannes has added that in. Also the DLR services, which we probably... There's something there. There's something there. But quickly come to a stop. I want to go and see. Oh, there goes another one off there. That's cool. I want to go see DLR. Here we are. Let's do that. Oh my god. Let's do that. It's gone Roblox. Let's go and have a look. Oh, that's a central line train, or meant to be a central line train, but I think there was DLR. There it is. Look at that. There's the Elizabeth line, which actually, hang on, it is actually, I think, the Elizabeth line livery, just blurry. Look at that, the DLR, and that is blimming cool. I mean, that is like the best thing. That's great. That's cool. So even though we don't really have the actual trains, it really does fit the job. It does the job really nicely. Just ignore the blurriness, which isn't nice. Right, let's get the door shut. Cool. There we go. So that's 11.8 miles, 45 minutes. Most of them are about 45 minutes, as we've seen. Let's shut down the cab. Let's have a little wander around Stratford. There you go. I'm really not happy about the memory leak code, but that's more a game issue than a route issue. Yeah, Stratford. Just ignore the blurriness. You got a cat there as well. Oh, hello. There's been a pigeon there. Nice. Very nice. Got a guy in there. Hello. Can you make it unblurry? This then goes back, I suppose, to somewhere. But yeah, that is going to be it, everybody. We've already looked up what there is to do on the route. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. My thoughts on the route. It's okay. For a one-man job, I mean, Johannes has done an incredible job. I mean, look at all the trains. Look at Stratford. Yeah, incredible trains. You've done, if you're watching, you've done a very good job. But of course, it's not perfect. But then it's the first DLC, so you've got to give the benefit of the doubt. But this lag, this performance is horrible. Genuinely, really horrible. But again, this is early access, so perhaps that will change. And hopefully, really hopefully, the memory leaks or whatever can be fixed as well. But that's probably more something core-wise, so that might be Dovetail Games doing that. But yeah, I'm sure we'll be on here more. But 16 FPS at the moment, that's not ideal in the slightest. Yeah, that's it. Blabbing on now. But yeah. Good work, incredible trains. It's your first DLC, your first route, your first train, which, when it's not blurry, looks really nice. Splendid with the extra AI Elizabeth line. I mean, the DLR train, I mean, that's great. That's really good. Yeah, definitely performance issues. But service-wise, service mode, all that, plenty to do on the route. Apart from that, yeah, this comes out tomorrow, 10 AM consoles, I think usually 4 PM on Epic Games and 6 PM on Steam, that being in UK time. Links can be found in all the usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store. Hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all and take care. Bye guys.